All right, this is a recording of how to edit audio in Audacity. Now, the only times we'll ever be editing audio in Audacity is if it's requested. So this isn't required every single time. Oh, my bad. So let's get started on this. Right now we have Sam Lloyd's senior recital, on October 30th, 2022. I have the sheet right here, the program of all of the songs and all of that. So the first thing that we do is during the recording, while it's all playing, you need to be attentive on when songs start. It doesn't matter when they end, but it does matter when they do start. So right here, it's not really required, but there is no start to it. So we're going to have to listen in to when it actually starts.
Welcome to Wattenberger Auditorium. Please
See,
take a
that's
moment
the
and go to
announcement.
the exit to the
So
right and
skip
left of
to
the
about right
stage.
here. All right. So as soon as the song starts, you're going to do Control M, or you could right click and that's not right. Or you could do edit labels and then add label at section. So you can just click where it starts while it's recording, and you should be able to add one. But it's a lot easier. So while it's playing, here, I'm going to go back here. Applause, applause. So you're going to have your fingers on Control and M, and just get ready for when the song actually starts. And it doesn't have to be too accurate, but you do want to make it sort of close to the start. And there we go. You do Control M, and then you name it what it is. So this song is Legend by Jorge Nesco. Then you hit enter. Now, you're going to have to do this for each of those. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this label because you don't need it. So it looks like right here, this person started it right here. That is good. You usually want to have them a little bit beforehand, but we'll get to that later. Now, the third song looks like they did that correctly too. All right. So it should be near the start all the time. And again, you don't really need this label, so you can go ahead and delete it. Now, after the concert is done and whatever, and you're editing this, you need to go in and sort of create little space in between the start of the song and the label. So if you click on it, if you move the label by dragging this little box, it changes the start of the label. So go to this where it has this yellow line, click, and it'll auto do that. So let's listen. That is a little too much time, so you want to maybe shorten it a little bit. And that's a little too much. So in this case, we need to zoom in a little bit. Here we go. And there you go. That seems like an appropriate amount of time. And after that, let's see if we can zoom out again. We need to get all of this song into one audio clip. So how we're going to do that is we're going to drag this little arrow right here all the way till the end of the song. So I don't know where the end of the song is, so we're going to listen to where it is. seems to be somewhere right here. Okay. So about right there. So you can drag your thing right over there. So if we were to play it from, say, right there. Beautiful playing, by the way, Sam. And boom. Yeah. When you're editing these, try to, if it's at all possible, exclude any clapping, cheering, or any background noise. Try to edit it down to where there isn't any. I know some concerts and some songs people clap as soon as it's over, so there's no time to exclude those claps without making it sort of awkward and not letting any resonance get through towards the end. But you typically want maybe 1 or 2 seconds before the start of the song. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. So that's an appropriate amount of time. And you typically want maybe 1 second after the song ends. So there you go. So about right there would be an appropriate time. Now you're gonna do this with each of the songs. Luckily, there's only 3 songs here, so let's back this up a little bit, zoom in a little bit. You can zoom in at this toolbar right here, zoom in, zoom out. It just helps you be a little more accurate. So let's see this one. All right, pretty good. We do want to make it sort of official. So put apostrophes and make it as official as possible. You're going to have, as much time to type out these things as possible. You won't be able to see what you're typing after a certain amount of time unless if you've zoomed out a lot. Because the clip will keep on going and your label will eventually get passed up. So you won't be able to see what you're typing. But you can take your time in what you're typing to make it as accurate as possible and with the best grammar and spelling, capitalization, etc. So that seems like an appropriate amount of time. So we can go ahead and drag. Ooh, my bad. Let me just go back. There we go. All right. That seems like an appropriate ending. There we go. Yeah. Maybe. There we go. Let's see. A little resonance before the song ends. That's generally appropriate. Third one, let's back it up a little bit. And there we go. Yep. And zoom out a little bit. This one seems to be a bit of a longer one. You can zoom in once more to get the end of the concert. There we go. Now these seem to be in the appropriate amount of time edited. So we have our 3 songs. Let's zoom in a little bit. Have our 3 songs. Now, what you're going to do after this point is make sure that you have a file. So imagine this is, let's go to here. So imagine this is the storage. So you're going to have your audio files audio folders. You're going to have your raw, and you're going to have video. Now, my bad. Now, make sure that you have created an audio folder that is the year, month, and date of the concert and basically what it is. So in this case, it would be 2022.10.30. You're not going to put any spaces in between the periods. And then this is the Sam Lloyd senior recital. All right. So we have that audio folder and we have the raw. We're going to close this for now. After you have created that, go to export, and we're going to export it as a WAV file, WAV. This just MP3 would work, but we want to do it as a WAV file. It just makes the quality better. So export as WAV. Now this is important. This is where it's actually going. So we want to go to where it is. So for me, it's going to be over here, and it is going to be audio folders. No, raw. We're going to raw because this is the raw unedited version of it. So this is going to do the entire thing. So it isn't going to edit, get the individual files. This is the raw audio file that we can use to edit in post. And make sure you're saving it to raw. All right, after it's done, you go back up to File, go to Export, and go Export Multiple. You're going to go to Choose, and you're going to choose where this is going. So you want it to go to Audio Folders, and you want to click on your folder that you created for this concert and click choose. So you should see Sam Lloyd Senior Recital and export. Boom, boom, boom. It shouldn't do that. I just have a different version of Audacity. And boom. So now you can see it's finished. Legend, A Winter's Night, and the trumpet. All right. It looks like it didn't save right here, but it doesn't matter. After that is done, we have no need for this Audacity file. So we are going to you can save it if you want, but I'm not going to. So we are completed in our editing. So after this, you would drag and drop this to Preservica. I hope this helps.